What's going on, fellow ghost gamers, anime nerds, and renegades? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but it's your boy Raven37 Actual, aka Raven37 Active Fool. That's 2 zeros, not O's, aka Mr OMyles in the chat, aka Raven. And tonight, we're back with another doubleheader. I do apologize. It's been a minute since my last video because if I have any kind of luck, this summer is bad, and it's just all been air conditioner related. But it went out again, and so kind of went through this period where I was unable to use my PC for extended periods of time because it was just so hot. But yep, finally got the house cooled down enough. So tonight we got two videos. One I meant to look at before I went on my little break because we were talking about Ren and Liv Sangster doing their freestyle performances, and I found another one by Brighton Beach Busking by the Upside Down House, so I wanted to check that one out. And also I saw that the Gulls released a day ago, they released a cover of the Beatles' Get Back featuring Gorran and Romain. So it's like the big push, but separated into two different bands or two different performances. But only person missing is Glenn, of course. So we'll make sure we mind the gap the next big push video we get. But for tonight, we're going to take a look at Get Back Beatles cover by the Gulls featuring Romain and Gorran, and then Ren and Liv Sangster performing a freestyle performance at the Upside Down House at Brighton Beach. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the video. But like I always like to say, if you took the time to watch this video or any of my other videos, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna try to get back regular, man, but it's whatever the weather and the equipment that I have will allow me to. But I'm definitely trying to get back regular. So hope you guys, I appreciate you guys for just sticking it out with me. But like I said, if you took the time to watch this video, thank you very much for watching. But here we go. The Gulls featuring Romain and Gorran. Get Back. Let's make sure we start it all the way at the beginning. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Hot dad. Okay. All right. Okay. Get back. Okay. All right.
One thing I do notice whenever I see Romain and Gorran playing with the Gulls is even at the beginning, it was really a high energy opening, and they always really vibrant and really you can tell just by watching how much they enjoy just playing music with each other. It's actually just refreshing to see. I haven't seen Kai, their bassist yet, but I'm assuming that's Killian.
California
right
grass. Get back. Get back. Get back to where you once belong. Get back. Get back. Get back to where you once belong. She was another man.
Romain starts, doing his Romain thing, I definitely do want to commend Gorran on his vocals on that part because it definitely fit the energy of the song and the rawness that he usually sings with. It definitely shone through in the verse, in the part that he sung on the verse. And I definitely would like to see more of the covers where they do how they did Painted Black. I know he was a big part of the front man portion of that song. Yeah, he just got a real classic rock voice. I think I've said it before, but yeah, it's always impressive it's always memorable and impressive whenever Gorran gets to sing lead in some of the big push songs or with the Gulls or whoever they may be playing with. Shouts out to Gorran.
Get back to where you once belonged. Yeah.
It's crazy how a guitar solo could put punctuation on a song, and this is in the middle of the song, but this really just sort of stamps like the tone of the song for me. Just Romain's playing right here. Damn.
All the ladies said, hey babe, you got it coming. Still he had to use his hand. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back to where you once belonged. Oh baby.
Okay, I didn't know who it was, but it was Killian. I gotta give him props too, because whenever him and Romain play in the same song, they kind of do that Ren and Romain thing where they kind of, one person does a solo and another person takes another solo. And Killian always really does a really good job. So big shouts out to him. And also the rest of the Gulls, because this is a really energetic cover of the song, which I'm sure was the original song was energetic, but the way that they're playing it, I'm sure is putting their own sort of unique stamp on it, with like Gorran singing and Romain's guitar playing and now Killian's guitar playing. So just shouts out to them for being able to make these songs, honorable to the artist and the art that they're covering, but also being able to make it unique to themselves. That's really the mark of a good, talented artist.
Get back to where you once belonged.
crazy. Hold on, let it drop again. That was insane.
Get back, get back.
Oh, it's just a comment. Um, I thought it was a really cool line about how Michael went to the school. He was the only black kid at the school, and people thought he was strange. And then one day they talked to him and realized that we all the same. Um, it's crazy, all the categorizations and stuff that we as humans put on ourselves, like race, gender, creed, religion, all that stuff. And at the end of the day, if we actually just sit down and talk to each other, or listen and understand, and not just to uh talk to like rebut, like make a rebuttal. Because sometimes in order to have a conversation, you have to have two people sit down that are willing to be wrong. Sometimes people aren't willing to be wrong. They're just listening to what you're saying so they can find that gotcha moment, so that they can turn the conversation in their favor. And so I definitely do believe that individualism and well, humans by nature are communal creatures. So we're meant to be intermingled with each other. So all the different ways that we classify each other that separates us, I think is mad redundant. So I just thought that was a really cool line about how Michael went to a school and people thought things were a certain way, but then they talked to him and realized, no, we all the same. Oh, that was a really cool line. Shout out to the Beatles, shout out to the Gulls, shout out to Romain and Gorran. Shout out to you guys. If ain't nobody told you today, y'all the best community ever, man. Sorry about the pause in between content. We gonna get back right.
Get back to where you once belonged.
That's what we gonna do. We gonna get back.
Get back, get back to where you once belonged. Oh, get back.
See, they all just smiles. It's all smiles. The energy is there. It's super hype. That's what I mean.
Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, 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 get back to where you once belonged.
That was a super energetic performance. It was really cool. A really a really powerful moment where it feels like not just musicians co-mingling with each other and making a nice piece of music, but it feels like friends just kind of like jamming out in the garage and just kind of like, enjoying playing music with each other, which I see a lot with the Gulls and the Big Push. So I'm very aware and appreciative of that. And also, um, yeah, I wanted to add shout out to the drummer, because I do know that some drummers do participate in like sing. I know Josh Shepard does like sing secondary parts from Coheed and Cambria and stuff like that. So I do know that some drummers do like sing, co-sing with the band and stuff like that. And I always find it impressive when I do see it. So shout out to the drummer of the Gulls, shout out to Romain, shout out to Gorran, shout out to Killian, and all of the members of the Gulls and the Big Push that I may have neglected to mention. They always put on a show, and I thought this was on top of, I think the last video we watched of theirs was Spinning. Yeah, it's definitely another banger track. But you guys let me know what you thought of it down in the comments. That's just my opinion. I would definitely like to know what you guys thought of Get Back, the Beatles cover, down in the comments. And also, let me know how mad y'all is that it took me this long to make another video. No, I'm just playing. I apologize again, but life be fucking with me, man. For real, for real. But I try not to let it get me down. And speaking of not letting me get me down, I got two figures right here that are the absolute embodiment, in my opinion, of not letting life get you down, which is Liv Sangster and Ren. And they're absolutely incredible. Have a look, Ren and Liv Sangster, best freestyle and improv busking ever, by our friends on the channel, Brighton Beach Busking. So big shouts out to those guys. Let's go ahead and like this video right quick so that we got that taken care of. And we're going to go ahead and dive in. I'm excited. We got a 6-minute performance. I wonder if she's like making up the lyrics as she's singing them. It does have the same feel as the performance that they did on the indoor. The track that we listened to before, where they were sort of rapping the pirate space frogs or whatever. Yeah, it's definitely got that sort of vibe, but I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it's something very well, like something that they rehearsed a lot. Seems like they just kind of going with the flow, but it's still all, you know, all the more. I think it's made all the more impressive because of that, and also like just doing that with the fucking sun hovering over the shoreline and shit like that is an absolutely beautiful scene, and it sort of complements the music. I feel like, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments, but that's just my opinion.
My sweet love, I lost in my lies. Told me I was just a sweet man of speech. All my memories, they loved in my sleep. We pray to God, I don't need the man. Spoke in silence and I died, but I don't care. She left me all my sins in my mind.
It's sort of the same thing I said about when the Gulls play with Romain and Gorran. It's certain mannerisms that Ren and Liv have where they make a slight eye contact, or even when the roadie came in and was talking to her during the song, it's certain mannerisms they have and certain gestures that they make towards one another without it being so obvious that it's very indicative of how in sync they are when they're playing. And I think that's really impressive, and also just a testament to how good artists both of them are in their own respective rights. Uh, but yeah, Ren is killing his fucking electric guitar. It's so weird because we appreciate Ren for all the things he does, like rapping and singing and all this stuff, song creating, his creativity, that we forget that he's just like a really, really good guitar player as well. So he's here to remind us, I guess. See, they focus on the horizon and stuff. I gotta appreciate the camera lady who is doing this straddling to try to make it as smooth of a panoramic shot as possible. Like, big shouts out to her. Oh wow, the sun actually going down. Dopeness. We got a longer version of that, and I think we've heard another portion of this on the channel already, to be honest, because that scenery looked familiar. Save to watch later. Okay, but excuse me. Yeah, just to recap. Yeah, another outstanding, what was labeled or alleged as a freestyle performance by Ren and Liv Sangster. It's hard to pick apart the lyrics when you're trying to divide your attention between the composition of the music, which way you think the flows are gonna go, the complexity of the guitar playing, and the different like idiosyncrasies that go into them creating a freestyle session. So it's very hard to break down all the lyrics, but I was intrinsically vibing with the song as they were playing it, and I really do think the background played a part into that, like into the immersion, because it was almost like they were playing the sun down in the horizon, which I felt like was a really cool concept. So shout out to the camera people, shout out to Liv, shout out to the roadie, shout out to Ren, shout out to Gorran, shout out to Romain, shout out to all of the Gulls, and shout out to you guys. Couldn't do this without you. We at 803, 197 away from 1K. And I don't know. We just gonna keep reacting to dope music, man, and supporting each other. And even when shit get tough, we always know we got a crazy outfit of misfits that is here to support and show love whenever I drop a new video. So for that, I say thank you very much. And if you made it this far in the video and it's your first time watching, I definitely recommend you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, make sure that bell notification is on so you know the next time I drop another video, making sure or go live. But for now, I want to wish all you guys safe, happy, healthy morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're seeing this. And if you enjoyed this video, then click on one of these videos over here and spend some more time with your boy. But for now, you guys stay safe, stay frosty. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Actual out.